My name is Jeanie and this is my husband Vince. In 2022, we became proud new owners of our first truck camper and have been enjoying many fun road trip adventures with it. In this series, we are headed to the California coast for a 2-week truck camping trip. In our last episode, you saw us wake up next to Joshua Tree National Park, make the crazy and scary drive through LA to get to the ocean, and finally arriving to our first oceanfront campsite just off the Pacific Coast Highway. You can hear me. The tide is high, so where we're sitting right here, the ocean is right there, and it was way down there last night. It's pretty loud. So last night we slept with the window open in our bed area. I kind of showed you footage this morning, and we could hear the waves crashing all night in our bed. It was so nice and comfortable. We didn't have the heat on, but at about 5 this morning, traffic started to pick up and it started to get pretty loud with traffic in the camper. The noise machine wasn't covering the noise anymore. So we didn't set an alarm, but we were both up by 7 o'clock. And we have a seal who's like coming in and out right in front of us. He's down there now, but he is beautiful. Every time I try to get a video of him, he's gone. So he's way too fast for me this morning. I finally got him. He's actually hanging out for more than a second. He likes it. Aw, that's awesome. They look like little dogs, like their heads. The plan today was this morning we were gonna go down to the state park and go tide pooling, but the tide is high right now. So we're just gonna hang right here and we're gonna make breakfast here and just hang out until we feel like leaving. There's dolphins now. Oh my gosh, what a morning. Oceanfront dolphins from our campsite. Wow. So I did read in the reviews that they do see like dolphins and the sea lions and stuff here, but of course you just never know if you'll see them yourself. Well, we just saw both of them this morning. Since we're having a breakfast here, I went and grabbed our table to set up. That's the perfect breakfast nook. It is 10 a.m. and we're heading out now and go, I don't know, tide pooling or whatever we feel like doing. So we're gonna head to the I think it's El Carrillo, I'll put it on the screen here. State Park, that's where we're headed. Supposedly there's good tide pooling here. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. First time we've ever came to California, we came up here to Malibu, and I remember we did a bunch of tide pooling here. It was so fun just walking around looking at all the little sea creatures and stuff. Okay, so we went past the state park and yeah, the water was just still too high. So we drove into Malibu and we're on the Malibu Pier right now, just walking, enjoying the sights. It's beautiful. We have been here before, but it's just good to revisit it because it's been a long time. park on the street, it's free, but they have a parking lot here and it's $15 for parking. We parked on the street, we're real close, so just heads up. We are at the Malibu County Mart area. Look how cute the truck camper is in downtown Malibu. Totally blends in, right? But the reason we're here is because I'm craving an acai bowl, and every time I get to like the ocean, that's like what I want. Like when we go to Hawaii and stuff, I mean acai bowls like daily. We're going to Sun Life Organics. Okay, so I got the Brazilian bowl and Vince got the Hawaiian bowl. The toppings look the same, but I think mine has like almond milk and apple juice and blueberries. Vince's doesn't. But look at these coconut flakes. They're enormous. And they have a nice sitting area right here. We have dug into the acai. It's delish. Absolutely delish. Yeah, do you like yours? Yeah, it's really good. To the state park finally, and tide is down. So when we got here, the person checking us in, he said low tide's at 3 o'clock and it is almost 1 o'clock, but he said it's already like pretty low. So yay, tide pooling. If you've never done it, you gotta try it. It's really fun. Just go walk around in the tide pools and just see what you can find. I know last time Vince, he found a starfish and there's all sorts of little creatures. We're walking underneath Pacific Coast Highway right now to the beach. Here's the tide pools. We just kind of walk around on all the rocks out here. Just look for little... Vince found a sea slug? Ooh, I gotta come see it. Okay. It's kind of like a treasure hunt, you know? You're just kind of walking around looking for sea life. That's what we're doing. Alright, right there, that black thing, that's a sea slug. He's kind of moving. Look at him munching. That's crazy. I don't know what that is, but it's super pretty. Sea life. Look at all these rocks. Look at all the shells just stuck to them. That's amazing. There's a crab. He's going in and out of this rock. Now he's coming up the side. Wow. That's amazing. Way out here is a huge starfish just laying on the side of the rock. So you can see it. Right here's Vince. And I'm like right here. That's a huge starfish. Some caves here too. Look at this. Ah, look at that. Are you going through? Nice. So now I have to try and get through there. Alright, I just climbed through the hole. So right there's the hole I just went through. And right there's stairs just to get down here. Probably could have just taken the stairs. Pretty shell. Yeah. Cool. Vince just found a lobster. Oh, it's dead? Just the shell of a lobster. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to pick up a live lobster, so that's why I was kind of wondering what's going on. When I look over and he's carrying a lobster, I'm like,
Something out of good dinner.
Wow, that's like probably what, $100 piece of lobster right there you're holding. Vince just found another lobster shell, not the real thing. So there must be lobsters in here because there's quite a few shells. And we did hear others talking about they were looking for lobsters. So the state beach must have lobsters somewhere. I found the lifeguard. His name's Vince, the California lifeguard of Malibu. Thanks for joining us on our little afternoon of tide pooling. We found some pretty decent sea life. I mean, for the most part, it was not too bad. Just like that, we're back at our oceanfront campsite. And just like that, it is sunset hour again. And it's kind of chilly out. I had to go get my winter coat. There's a cool breeze coming off the ocean. I know. He's like, what are you doing? You look like you're from Colorado. I'm like, well, I am from Colorado, but feels chilly in California right now. So another sunset tonight should be beautiful. So we're making dinner. We're gonna have some salad, some ahi tuna, which we decided we're gonna actually sear it. So we're gonna have some seared ahi tuna, and then a bowl of clam chowder tonight. So this is gonna be great. I'm hungry. So tomorrow we are leaving this area and heading north up the Pacific Coast Highway to a new area that we have never been to. And dinner is served. Look at that. Ahi tuna, salad, clam chowder, impeccable. Looks amazing. And I just opened the window and we can hear the waves crashing. So it might be dark out, we can't see it, but we can hear it and kind of smell it. There's so many people surfing. I have to remember, if it's a neighborhood Walmart, don't go to it. Only $4. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful here. This is a nice sight. So the truck camper is just right behind this tree. Sandy trail up. Bam, it's the ocean. So you're just like digging down into the sand and just pulling out clams.